Hey, what's up Reefers? Today's video is gonna be kinda crazy, kinda off the wall, but maybe practical. I'm gonna try to eat some of the macroalgae from the Refugium and see if they're edible. So let's take a look. But first, Alexa, turn on T5 lights.
Okay.
Let's do it.
What's on the back of your shirt?
Oh, funny you should ask. So check this out. We finally got Inappropriate Reefer merch. So these fish are designed by Comic Aquarium, super talented artist. At the moment, this is just a prototype. I'm still looking for a reliable print shop that's affordable to print them. So I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you for asking, so thoughtful of you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Let's go. In my last video, I talked about using the Refugium as a main source of nutrient export because I was having a diatom algae issue in the main tank. So I'll have the link up here in case you want to learn a little bit more about my setup. But today, let's focus on what's actually growing in there, and I'm going to take the camera over. So in the Refugium area, I have two types of macroalgae growing. The first type, that is the most dominant, is actually these grape macroalgae. Okay. And then of course I also have some of the chaetos, but I believe the chaetos being outcompeted by the grape macroalgae. Now, the whole reason this video came to be is because one of you guys posted in the comment section saying that, hey, Inappropriate Reefer, you know people actually eat this in Southeast Asia, right? I'm like, no way, are you serious? I thought he was pulling my legs. But somebody else chimed in as well, and then they even posted links showing these being served on dishes. So I was like, okay, all right, you know what? I mean, I have to try it. Hey guys, by the way, we were having a little argument. Is it pronounced algae or algae? Maybe it's a UK that pronounce it algae. I swear I've heard that before. But anyways, right now we're gonna harvest some of these algae for consumption.
Algae.
You think it's algae? All right, we'll see. Leave it in a comment. Let me know. All right, so you may need to swing over my shoulder to see this. Right now I got a nice little pot. And I'm kind of cautious sticking my hand in there because of like visceral worms, amphipods, and stuff like that. But see how full these are. Look at this. Look at all these. Yum yum. And you see that as I pull them out, a lot of detritus floated out too, and that's actually good. You see all these detritus right here? So these will be these are trapped nutrient. These are trapped detritus. I want them to go through the system. I want them to get like skimmed out or filtered out. So I'm gonna pull more of these macroalgae out. There's algae now, but I don't want to pull all of them because I'll be losing a lot of these like biological filtration.
You're eating all of this, right?
We'll see. So right now we see some grape. I'm trying to find some of the chaetos. Oh man, I actually have a lot. Look at all these. Oh, so here are the chaetos. They were stuck at the bottom. So I'll pull these out as well. Free up the detritus so they can work their way through the system. All right, so right now in the tank, I think I pulled out maybe 2/3. All right, I think we should be good. This is probably this is good for lunch and dinner for 2 people. So are you ready? Ready for this? All right, let's go to the kitchen and prepare these guys. Hey, all right, we're back. We're in the kitchen, a place that I'm rarely at. So I'm gonna show you guys the macroalgae we pulled out. Why don't you come a little closer? So we have 2 main types, all right? We got these grape. So there are multiple types of grape algae. This is like the really mini ones. They have some really larger ones. And then I got a chaetos. So in the Refugium, there's actually a lot more macroalgae than I thought previously. So I just kept pulling them out. This is probably like 2/3 of it, and this is from like 2.5 weeks of growth. So it's pretty impressive. So the next step is to kind of rinse them out and then figure out what I want to try. And of course, we have some like the hair algae mixed in that I definitely don't want to get in my system. Rinse these guys out. And I don't think I'll be eating the chaetos, even though people say that chaetos is edible as well. Simply because like fish do not eat them, so I'm kind of cautious, man. Maybe the texture, I don't know, but definitely seen picture of people eating grape macroalgae similar to this. It may not be the exact one, but it's close enough for me. So if you look here, and there's a reason I want to rinse them out. You see some of the baby Bristol worm? Yeah, you definitely don't want those in your mouth. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll actually try the grape algae.
Boil it? Would it do anything?
No, they say they eat it raw.
Oh.
A salad. So I don't think the Cheeto looks too appetizing, and to be frank, it looks really tough. And the fact that fish don't touch it, I don't feel too good about it. So I think I'll just try the grape. All right, so obviously there are a lot of different type of macroalgae. The one I saw in the photos is not exactly like this, but they look close enough. And one of my friends actually mentioned that he tried some of these after diving once, and he got a huge headache after eating it. So that makes me worry a little bit, but then again, I mean, let's try it, why not, right? You live once. So these are pretty much ready to go. I'm gonna cut them off the stem and then we'll put them on the plate, and I'm gonna let you know how they taste like. Okay, just like a ramen shop, after you rinse them good, you gotta get rid of all the water, so check this out, check out the skills. Get all the water down. All right, with that done, I'm gonna take off just the leaves because I don't want the stem. All right, Reefer, sometimes I do things that I think is absolutely stupid. This is one of them. But I really want to find out whether these have been edible. I mean, for the longest time, I see them like these look pretty appetizing. I mean, if you just look at it, right? They look absolutely beautiful. They look totally presentable. And now that people are saying that some country actually eat them, even though I'm not sure if this is the exact type, so don't do this at home. Don't do this at home, by the way. I'm just trying it because I think I have one thing going for me, right? That allows me to eat something like this. And you jerks are probably thinking what I'm talking about telling you. Because I'm Chinese, I've been trained to eat all kinds of weird stuff. So I prepared my whole life to do this right here with you guys. I've never had it. I'm really curious what it tastes like, so we're gonna go for it. So this is a duck bill, head, and it's chopped in half. It tastes really good, but there are a lot of chunks in there. Hold on. So let's get right down to it. I'm gonna let you guys know how it tastes like. Right here, I got my trusty Starbucks mug from Philippines. Shout out to my Filipino friends. And I got poison control and speed dial on my phone, so let's dig in. Whew. Okay, so we are not eating the Cheetos. We're going for the grape algae. I'm gonna pick one that looks a little bit more appetizing. And we got some Cheeto mix in here. So right here. Oh my god. We rinse it well, I think. I don't see anything odd. Let's try.
It sounds like broccoli.
It's slightly salty. It's like if you eat those salted chocolate, right? Times maybe 2 or 3 times. It actually tastes pretty good. It's slightly too salty for me to taste, just a little bit. But it actually tastes really good. And crunchiness level is actually like
How does it compare to fish
tapioca? Just actually, you know what? That's a great comparison. Those fish eggs you eat at sushi, the like fish rolls, it tastes like the small ones. The texture is like a small one, but in terms of flavor, it's actually really good, surprisingly. And I'm not just saying it for the video. This is actually really good. Wait, hold on, let me try one more.
Huh.
And it feels okay. I don't feel weird yet. Would you like to try some? Let's do it. Here,
I'm okay. I just had
wait.
lunch.
It's okay. Here. I'll pick some nice ones for you.
This is a lot.
Go.
Ew.
What do you think?
Ew.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
It tastes like when you're sick and you are congested and it tastes like your boogers.
It tastes like your phlegm and stuff like that?
Yeah,
What?
it does.
If this is like legit,
If you enjoy being
plate?
sick and eating your boogers.
if this is legit a plate in a restaurant, right? I would actually get this. It's actually not bad.
I need this.
Take it. Take the Philippines. Now, so that's raw. That's a raw flavor, right? I feel like it's actually pretty strong. I don't think it needs anything else. But let's add some different things to see how it tastes like. So, on that page, which I'll leave in the video description below, in case you guys are curious about it, it mentioned people adding a little salt and pepper. Bam! Bam! I do not have onion, but we do have garlic powder. Bam! That tastes disgusting. I should not have added stuff. Oh, that was bad. But you know what makes everything better? That little sriracha. Oh, that actually tastes pretty good. The sriracha actually evens out the saltiness. Because it's kind of sweet, you know, it's sweet and spicy, but added just a tiny bit. It actually really balances out the saltiness. So now you're left with the texture and a complex taste. It actually tastes really good. Do you want to try some of the srirachas? No. All right, Reef Squad. So I've tried the grape macroalgae and I think it tastes pretty good, even though my friend behind the camera does not. Normally, I would not try something like this. But seeing that they actually serve similar macroalgae in Southeast Asia, I decided to give it a try because just seeing the fact that other fish would eat something like this makes me feel that it should be okay for the most part. Now, you may be wondering, you have all these crazy stuff in your fish tank, like, are you crazy? But here's the thing. Number one, I have not fragged any zoa recently, so I don't think there's any like palitoxin, anything like that in the water. Everything seems to be alive and kicking and well, so I have no reason to believe that, you know, I'm gonna die from just getting in contact with a little bit of the water. And number two, you may think that, oh, it must be super dirty, but if you think about it, all the vegetable that you eat, right, they draw their nutrient from the dirt, from the ground, and what gives the nutrient to the ground is like, we're talking about like cow poop. Maybe your neighbor's dog walked past your garden and pooped and it become nutrient. So they all arrive from these like quote unquote dirty source. And as long as the organism or the plant can sufficiently filter out the impurity, I think it's okay. And just tasting it, it just honestly it tastes like salad. It tastes like seaweed. Well, it is seaweed. It is a type of seaweed. It tastes like seaweed. And I see no reason why I would not eat it. But again, do not try this at home. I have to say this. I'm willing to take this risk because once again, I'm blessed with my Asian gene that I can eat everything. And I've had a lot of training siphoning my water from the tank. I've been drank a lot of dirty water. So I feel like my body is fully adapted to the abuse. So I'm willing to take this risk. With that said though, I'm gonna leave the link to that dish in the video description below. And once again, thank you to all of you who actually mentioned that this is actually an edible plant in some part of the world. All right, with that said, Reef Squad, that's it for the video. I'm gonna see you guys next Sunday at 9:30 a.m. sharp. See you. Hey, what's up, Reefers? Today's video is gonna be a little bit crazy and a little bit practical, I think. I'm gonna try to eat some macroalgae from Refugium, so let's go. But first, Alexa, no!